Welcome to our first edition of the BFNL Footy Show for 2017. My name's Yeendy and I'm here with one of the co-coaches here at Melton South, Sean Triplett. Thanks for joining us, mate.
No worries, Yeendy. Thanks for having us, mate. Appreciate it.
You're pumped, mate. Getting a good feel for the league and your first little bit here.
Here we are. Look, it's been a massive pre-season, and what a better way to start the season than with the old arch rivals of the Bloods, Melton Bloods. So, no, really excited. It's been a long time coming, and we're finally here. So excited, yes.
Good rivalry between the two clubs as well. I know you're starting to get used to it a little bit, but with your experience in AFL football, it's sort of died down a bit. So you come back in and it's firing red hot.
I can't believe it. Actually, it's some of the things being said and stuff, and the social media's gone crazy. But look, Melton have had the wood of us on us the last few years, so we need to change that, and hopefully Saturday it starts.
Now, what was the sort of reason from the committee's point of view to actually have the Saturday game, the standalone game?
Obviously, Brendan Favola's a massive draw card. We've recruited a few ex-AFL guys with Mitchie Banner, a local, coming back. Tate and Nick Comer as well. Wherever Fev goes when he plays these one-off games, they get massive crowds. So what better way than sort of the Ballarat League, and they were really keen to sort of launch the league. You know, obviously the hype of the competition for the 2017 season, which will be hopefully massive, yeah.
And you guys have been quite fortunate as well in the early stages to draw a few big games. You've got not only this Saturday, but you've also got Good Friday and then Anzac Day as well. And considering where the club's been in recent years, it's probably a good opportunity to really build that profile and put them back on the map.
Oh, most definitely. As you know, we've struggled when you don't win a game, and then half a game the year before, coming from a long way back. So, yeah, and that's the idea. Look, finally, we've done really well off field. You know, as a club, I think everything's in place. Committee's strong. We've recruited really well. I mean, talk's cheap. We've got to put it on the scoreboard, but you know what? Things are looking good, and hopefully they continue to look good. Yeah.
And it's great to see so many people with training as well, not just on the training track, but also get the supporters around who are having a few suds and just enjoying the occasion.
In previous interviews, that's what I can't believe. I'm amazed. They get 30 and 40 people just watching, training, drinking, and having a barbie and relaxing, which is what footy's about, which is great. So the community's really getting behind it, which, yeah, it's really exciting.
Now, the outlay of the day, it's going to be a bit different. You're closing the gates. What is the reason for that?
Just no cars in, just to get a bigger crowd. From all reports, a lot of people are going to come, so a bit of mail is all the other clubs might come and have a look, and they'll sort of see what we've got, I guess, and see what Melton have got. You know, they've recruited well too, so yeah, I think it could be an unbelievable crowd, and I don't know what the biggest crowd's ever been at Panther Park here, but they're tipping we might beat it, so we'll see what happens.
You might, with the previous 2 years, you might get that combined, you might get that all in one day.
I think we might, yeah, and then Good Friday 6 days later, so it could be bigger again.
It's probably a good tester for the club, the off-field side of things as well, given that you've got those two games coming afterwards, to get Saturday underway, and then look at what you can do to sort of change it up.
Oh, most definitely, and the committee have done a wonderful job. Brendan Morrissey, the president, and his committee have got a huge committee. They work really hard. They've been tireless over the summer. And they're putting it all together, and look, they've had meeting after meeting to get this sorted, and look, no doubt that they're ready, and yeah, it's going to be pretty. Volunteers are jumping out their skin too, so it'll be good.
It's also, you mentioned about the list with a couple of ex-AFL players coming in as well, and given the misfortune of the club not being able to secure wins last year, but there's a good abundance of youth coming through that will complement these experienced players.
Yeah, for sure. I spoke about in an earlier interview that I don't look at it as a negative not winning a game, I look at it as a positive that Sean White got captain, played another 16 games, Dan Hillier, Billy Sullivan, guys like that, Daniel Vashuta, etc. Lockie Watkins have played, another 16 games of men footy, one's footy. So they're developing, they're better, they're into the bracket now where they should really have an impact at senior level, and we think they will. Bringing back a Craig Searle off a knee Rico, so he's ready and firing. So yeah, it's exciting.
And what adds to the excitement as well is that Melton have sort of got a similar list. They've got a lot of young kids coming through, experience at the Western Jets. Hopefully they're able to get their spot in the team this week, just to add to that competitive fiery nature we'll see between the younger guys.
It is, and again, Fev and I are pretty raw when it comes to the opposition. That's probably one thing we don't like, and we haven't sort of got a gist of it. We've got a bit of help to go through, but we haven't seen them live, to be honest. So it's new to us, but yeah, we'll work it out pretty quickly, I think. And work out who the goodies are and who we're to worry about. But look, they're a good team. They're confident they can win it. They're in it to win it. Brad Murphy, their coach, has been quoted that this is their year. They want to play finals and win the flag. So it's going to be a cracking contest.
And lastly, mate, from your experience, you've coached near the top level with some of the best coaches in the game. How are you sort of finding bringing that knowledge and sort of simplifying it to a degree to this sort of level of competition?
Well, that's virtually what we've done, and I found it quite easy because the guys really buy in. That's a good thing about it. So we've got our philosophies on footy. Brendan and I, we think very alike. We try to bring it down to what we wanted to do, and they've taken them on board and done everything we've asked for. So yeah, from that point of view, it's been really easy because they've bought in brilliantly, and it's easy for us, you know. Yeah.
Fantastic, mate. Well, thanks so much for joining us here on the first edition of the BFNL Footy Show
for
this year.
Thanks for having us. Yeah, and see you there Saturday, mate.
We cannot wait, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.